Welcome to the Polyester Candy coronavirus special. Any of you guys seeing this on YouTube are going to be like, what the heck? Well, let's face it. I've had a bunch of stupid videos under Matt and STL for years, and half the people I talk to online think my name is Matten, like John Matten. Anyway, so I'm ready to dump on that and try to start in a new direction. I was brainstorming with my brother today. I was doing the storming, he was doing the braining, and we were trying to think of just anything that could be catchy and maybe make a fun shirt or logo. And all of a sudden he says, Polyester Candy. And I freaking immediately loved that. So if this seems like a really weird offshoot from what you're used to from me, my apologies, but it's going to be the new deal. So you can change the name like 3 times a year. And if this seems stupid 3 months from now, we'll try something else. But I'm kind of hoping to start a little umbrella branding under Polyester Candy because I think that sounds fun. Reminds me of the 80s, you know what I'm saying? That would be like a Cyndi Lauper album, like Polyester Candy or something. So, and anyone who knows me knows that I basically love everything from the 80s. So, right when he said it, Duran Duran art popped in my head, and I thought Polyester Candy. That would be the name of the lipstick that the girl in the Rio album was wearing. So, anyway, I was gonna, this is an old shirt of mine. I like it, but it never stays buttoned up here, and I was gonna button it all the way down and give you guys a little Jeff Goldblum start because during this Corona stuff, I was thinking that life finds a way. So it is kind of interesting. I'm very curious to see how this all goes, plays out longer term, because looking at those charts where they show the infection, if we do all this right, instead of 5 people turning it into 5,000 people, it'll be one person turning it into 50 people. And what I wonder is at the other end, just pushing this all out, which I understand, even if we're just buying time on how to best handle it, that's still huge. So do what you're supposed to do. Stay in. Practice your social distancing. So, I get it for sure, but I am curious in 2 months if it's like, oh, great, we did everything right. So now it's only 500 people and they don't have any signs or whatever, and they just mix around, would it just balloon up then? I don't know. I am not a scientist nor a doctor. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of explain the whole name change on the channel. And I know it's probably kind of funky and weird, but I'm secretly kind of funky and weird. So I don't know. I like the name. It immediately grabbed me, and I was like, that's it. Impulse, no thought. We're changing it. So Polyester Candy it is. So also, you probably have noticed behind me here, got a little 6-string sitting back there. And just trying to change up the camera angle to keep it interesting. Imagine what it would be like if there was somebody over there that was contributing to this conversation. But anyway, back on topic. So I've noticed these celebrities doing free concerts and everything for people. And I thought, if you're kind of stressed out and you've sort of identified with me through the years one way or another, that I guess that's why you would watch this. Otherwise, I don't freaking know. I would be listening to Chris D'Elia's Congratulations podcast, which is super funny. And I like Chris, but he cusses a lot of F-bombs. And that's something I'm going to try not to do here, despite everyone telling me, be yourself, cuss all you want, everything else. I have a few people I've been around that sort of have encouraged me to clean it up a bit. And that's what I'm going to try my best to do, even for you guys. So let's have a little bit of a family fun coronavirus music here, original music by me. And let's see how you guys like it. All right. So I know there's a bunch of you guys that are probably pretty surprised by this because you thought I never even knew that Matt played guitar. And here's the confession time on this is I don't. But hopefully, if we're stuck inside for a while, this is going to be part of the evolution. I'm going to learn how to play this guitar, man, and I'm going to play you guys a song, and you're going to be impressed. Or not. So anyway, yeah, man, how cool would that have been if I busted out like an acoustic freaking eruption from Eddie V. You guys would have been like, oh my God. But nope, zero guitar ability. So, but hey, who knows? Maybe in a couple months I'll be able to play like the F chord or whatever. So, yeah, so that's that. And when we have a guest over here, I think this is going to be a fun little setup. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on here. What we have are 3 Panasonic G85 cameras. I've actually got a 4th that's going to go down on gear or whatever, stuff that we might talk about. And right now I'm switching through a Blackmagic ATEM Studio HD switcher, but I've got a ATEM Mini. And as I kind of get my sea legs with this stuff, I'm just going to be switching under the table. And you guys are never even going to notice because it's going to be this bad boy here, under here. And it's pretty straightforward. One of the things I like about the ATEM Mini, I mean, how much easier can it get? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So if you can't keep that straight, you're probably never going to learn how to play Eddie Van Halen on the acoustic guitar, or any other guitar for that matter. So that's pretty much what we've got going. I've got Rokinon or Rokinon, however you pronounce it, lenses on these cameras. I think they look freaking great. I bought these, I don't know, over a year and a half ago after discovering the channel Camera Conspiracies. And all I want is the perfect camera. But if it's real close to perfect for dirt cheap, then I'm sold. And these Panasonic cameras do everything that you need for something like this. And they're pretty darn cheap. So, especially if you just get the body and no lens. So, that is what you are looking at here. Future developments, which will hopefully happen sooner than later. This is going to be a TV, and I'm still trying to learn how to have it switched to where the whole picture is just the TV, or myself and the other guest over there in that chair. We'll talk about whatever we're going to watch on the internet and then have it fill the whole frame and whatever. So you really are seeing a ground zero experimentation time for what hopefully turns into a fun, funny / what the frick ever podcast. So we'll see how it turns out. I don't know. I'm kind of going for it. Definitely put the cart before the horse, which frankly I've done almost all the time in life. And sometimes the horse finds its way back around front. So I'm going to try and make that happen this time also. So as far as coronavirus update, all I can say is take care of your parents and any older people that are in your area. Don't get them sick, but take care of whatever they need. And be cool to each other.